Same thing happens in mutual funds. Let's say you try to invest today, let's say 25 lakhs. Completely possible that the 25 lakhs that you invested can go down to 24 lakhs in a matter of 1 week. It is absolutely possible. Why even 10% can go down if you take a sector-based investing? It has happened in the past. So what is the solution for this? So the solution for this is the market volatility that going down is always going to be part of this. This is one part of the story. Now the second story that we'll try to say is instead of going for individual stocks, go for mutual funds. Now when you go for mutual funds, what happens is the fund manager, the fund manager who is making the decision is a very qualified person who could be a chartered accountant, or who could have done his masters in finance from one of the IIMs, or he could have done a CFA degree. CFA is called Chartered Financial Analyst. You would have had 10 years of experience. But at the end of the day, he is also a human being, and he is also having a set of research analysts. He will be following the process, and then he will become a conservative person, and he might have taken a cash call. So what happens is in the past, I used to invest, I'm talking about 20 years back, I used to have a fund called Reliance Growth. Now it's called Nippon Growth. I'm talking about 2005, 2006 time frames. I had invested in Reliance Growth. For 2 to 3 years, nothing had happened. On top of it, he had taken a cash call of 15% and 20%. Now what happens is the same thing can also happen to you. So don't assume that investing in a mutual fund means everything is rosy, because if the fund manager becomes conservative and he doesn't, because once you enter into let's say a public investment vehicle like mutual funds, you can't give instructions to the driver, which is the fund manager. It's not possible. So there is a drawback to this. Now, if you want to avoid this, and then let's say you want to go for PMS, where the minimum ticket size is 50 lakhs, portfolio management services. There is something called discretionary PMS and there is something called non-discretionary PMS.